Okay, was it the hilts? It must have been the hilts. It had to have been the hilt of one of the knives, because I don't know what got me there, other than that. I felt I passed through the knife okay. Yeah, it's just, you know, not every morning is gonna be the same, I guess. Definitely hate to see it. I just want to get out of guard and and get back to the castle. Oh, I forgot to change the category from Deltarune to Deltarune. It's still shining the Holy Arc. Good grief. Let me fix that. I was clicking on my stream to see if I could rewind the knife footage. I'm thinking I got hit by the hilts. And then that's what I noticed. I forgot to change categories. Trying to scroll down a bit. Yeah, the VOD seems to be giving me... Okay, there we go. So let's see what I did. Oh, it wasn't even the hilt. I just let the side of the knife hit me completely. I think I misjudged which direction I was rotating or something. It's so tricky. I feel like I go through this, I weave through the center of it, and I'm like, I'm not even close. And that always gets me. It's like, you know, what ended up getting me, and then I'm like, oh, the knife just comfortably stabbed into my midsection. Anyway, let me get... I wasn't even looking when I went into this room. Let me get back. Let me get chat oriented. There we go. So I can get everything back to where it was. I don't like looking at chat on this computer. It's just too distracting. Like, especially if you're going through, like, Flowery and everything else. So I have to have it on another monitor.
Here I come, San Francisco!
Although if I do get hit by Orange Omega again, I'll have to switch to Kucher just for a bit to just test it out. That was not great. Try that again. Also, what dialogue did Rolsey have over here? That was strange. Does he normally say anything over there? He has it, maybe I just haven't noticed it. Gonna turn on my electric kettle while we're waiting here.
They're eating my flesh.
Okay, going back to Aqua 1. Thank you again, Vic. I'm try not to think too hard. About some of the chokes I've had today. Or yesterday. Thank you. I wanted to do a more of a dash, but I've seen the direction reversed to where it shoves you more up. So I was thinking it probably wasn't going to be smart to go any deeper into it than I did. That was what made that directional. That's what made that one the most tricky for a while. I excel at the one where it falls from the top, but the one where it makes you go to the side, I always for a while there got basically shoved to a corner because it kept reversing direction up there. The hitboxes of those things drive me crazy. Anyway, the electric kettle has finished boiling the water, so we'll go ahead and pour it. Oh, that one hits, but all the other ones I do don't. I was half expecting that one to fail miserably, but apparently that's close. Here we go again. I'm not going to lie. I forgot about the knife fan attack. I thought it was gonna go straight to Duck. Because in my head, that's like the only attack in my brain that I register of that entire fight. GG. I'm like, oh, this isn't a duck. I don't know how I forgot about attack 2, but I did. It's not fully free, but
Get a chance.
oh, it's just the reminder about my haircut. Yeah, I don't normally get texts on a Sunday morning at like 7:59 in the morning, so I'm like, who on earth is trying to reach me? Just a friendly reminder, my haircut's in 2 hours. Just a reminder that I do have a time limit. Now, next weekend might be difficult to do attempts, assuming we aren't able to get it this weekend. Just because I know we have my niece's birthday that we have to go celebrate. And Sunday, there's also something else. So we'll see. But it looks like I may only be limited to possibly a Wednesday, Friday stream. I like the dramatic bounce that the last fist did on nothing. Actually, I wonder if at that point it'd be just better to go into that one top left room since we already moved all the foxes. I may have to consider that next time if I feel like I'm gonna get cornered. No, let's not do that. Oh no, did I hit that center? Oh shoot. I did not want to do that. I'm not ready for that. I'm not where I'm standing. Oh my god, that was the worst luck. Oh my god, there's one on the right splitting too. Do I just want to make a mad dash for the right? I don't think I can stand here. I don't think I'm not gonna make it. Okay, I made it. What kind of an interaction was that? I didn't even think that was gonna be a thing. I didn't even think that was a possibility, but I guess that's a thing that could happen. I guess the gloves do hit the other gloves. What a I mean, hitting the problem was I was gonna do what I did last time, which was stall a smaller glove and then hit that, and then the fourth smaller glove that spawns, I'll just be ready on it. But I hit the glasses dead center with the second one, which was I was not planning on doing at all, and that just wrecked everything. Thank you. We use this for crit practice. Which we need. Come on, hit the crits. All right. go. That was really well spaced. Like all of the gloves were in really good spots. There really wasn't any possibility of getting stuck. There's always that like 1 in like astronomically low, like 1 in like 70 chance that you'll get like a wall of 4 gloves at the start you can't dodge. But it is exceedingly rare. And I mean like not even like you can weave if it's like pixel perfect, like you cannot go. It's extremely rare. So I always freak out about that possibility. I seem to be pretty good about weaving like a bad set of 3 or 4 gloves at the start though. As per custom, we will go to the cafe, we'll chill with Kaka, and we'll take our first break. So, well, our first break this run. Okay, we'll chill here for a second. Let me go ahead and make sure all of you are well hydrated. We'll return shortly and we'll take care of the left side of the castle, hopefully. Bear Kidney, thank you for hydrating and for the Bless RNG. Apologies for the delay. Let me get my electric kettle water back in my teacup. All right. Let's see if we can get back to Castle Top. I may have to mess with some of the verification settings as far as people that were typing. I don't seem to have a major problem with trolls coming into my stream ever. But I've been Discord messaged by several people that said like, yo, good luck, but your settings don't let me chat. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'll have to fix that after the stream for sure. Not Discord, I said Discord settings, I mean Twitch settings. Nailed it. Should have just kept the momentum. Not smart. Now let's actually get the key this time. Because we had one where we were like, our work's done. Let's go back. And then we forgot to get the key. And it was pretty silly. Blue string. We'll get the yellow scrap. Then the perp book. not getting greedy on the way back up. Okay. Thank you. That was... I wasn't thinking. Let's go. Back to Castle Top. That fight terrifies me so much. Well, I have to make sure I equip everybody back with what they had. Princess Ribbon, Jebel's Tailor Power Band. Yeah, you can put it on media share. Either way, I feel like I'm having so many flowery fails that people are just gonna stop tuning in. But you can let people know. I don't mind you letting people know. Because I know some people like Gon will have announced it after like the boss gauntlet right before Flowery. For me, I don't mind. I'm just happy to get the castle top. Third stream in a row we've made it to castle top, even though like the start of the stream is looking really really bad. Oh no. Yeah, you can let people know. Yes. And it'll just be a little bit before we get to Flowery though, is all. Okay, forgot that I did it. Of course, my heart rate is still high. I have roughly a 1 in 3 success rate with Flowery. So like as long as I keep throwing enough rolls to getting here, statistically, it should eventually happen. Although my goodness, my behavior during these Flowery fights though, not the best.
Get a chance.
Good morning, Shock Storm. How are you doing? Just trying to get some runs in before my haircut. In about an hour and 25 minutes. In other words, either we get it this run or we're gonna have to defer it. The run, not the haircut. The haircut has been deferred for 2 months. We need to get it. Thank you, Hugo. I appreciate it. I feel like I'm going to need it because I have been choking. Like the last run, I don't think I choked. That was just terrible, terrible, terrible fire. The run before that one, I surely choked. So I just have to make sure I just play it well. I'm just gonna take this with trading moves because I don't trust myself to not screw up. I feel like I've routed enough of these in to where I could probably do it naturally. I just don't want to risk it. Yeah. And the thing is, despite how I've been doing with Flowery, I only view the last 2 moves as really being the big roadblocks, although for runs, it's been the 3rd to last move for some reason. Yeah, no, I just have to deal with it. As long as I throw enough runs into Castle Top, it's going to happen eventually. It's just a matter of just being patient. Oh, that spawned from the right. Holy cow. terrified. Yeah, did not time that very well, but we're back to Flowery again. Okay. Thank you for hydrating, everybody.
Yep.
Will I get a chance, as Flowery has so eloquently put it?
Yep. 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 Yep.
The fact that one of them slid by me is one of the reasons I don't like doing taps there, even though it's safer. Oh, I forgot the tension bit again. Okay.
Vision low.
I went too early with that. I need to calm down. Okay. One moment, sorry, I'm not trying to stall, I'm too nervous for my own good, and I know that this has been a move I failed at 2 times. It's less scary than you think. You have no idea how many times I've done that, and I know the wall. I promise you it's not as bad as it looks. Thank you. You have no idea how fast power is beating though.
Take that! And one more for the fans. With your powers combined. Omega Flowery! Last Sharona! 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 Sharona!
Oh my god. GG's. Holy cow. I was terrified. You have no idea. I had to take so many breaks. I think that makes me 6th, right? Oh man. I appreciate everybody that's been doing the runs, lending me support, like paving the way so that other people could follow. Like I think chapter 5 is a wonderful chapter. I think chapter 2 is the overall more well-rounded chapter, and it's still why it's my favorite, but 5's gameplay is just so much fun. It basically brought me out of retirement. I was in this like dormant state where all I did was trying to do individual fights. I decided that doing grinds publicly was the healthiest way to do this. Like you don't want to get stuck inside your own head with nobody else there. You wanna go through some of the fails with other people present because they've all gone through what you've gone through. Bear kidney, yes, the flubberts. Yeah, it's just great. I mean, it's scary to think about. Like I'm 38. By the time this game is by the time this game's done, I'm probably gonna be 40. There's so I think a lot of you just don't even know how incredible you are. Like Enzo having like the epilepsy / migraines and doing as much as he's been able to do. Sean having the arthritis and pain. Me having my own vision issues and the TIA I had in 2022. Gon having his hand injury and doing challenges one-handed. I can't even do two-handed. Like all of you guys are incredible and you guys are just so amazing. Could not have asked for like a better group of challenge runners. Yeah, no, I definitely plan on lasting the entire journey. I don't know if I'll do any full chapter runs anymore. I don't know. We'll see. But I think, like, given my schedule, it's just gonna be hard to do much more. But this is the healthiest grind I think I've had in a long time, and streaming my attempts is just the smartest way to do this. And as an added bonus, I did not take my sneakers off. Which is the only correct way to do the run. Let me go ahead and allow that. Again, Automod is extremely sensitive. Oh man, I've got to think of a thumbnail for this now. Well, I guess I don't have to worry about, you know, trying to squeeze in any runs. Like, before I was like, well, next weekend I don't have time to do any runs. Now I don't need time. I don't think I'm gonna go back and try, like, all bosses, all recruits. I just... I'm happy enough having just gotten this. And, like, giving people pointers or help for, like, attacks that really are hard, like the shoutouts to Aqua Attack 3, Aqua and Seth Attack 1. Shoutouts to Orange Omega, Orange, Seth, and Aqua patterns. Flowery Prefinal and Blue and Yellow. And I get Blue and Yellow Attack 4 to some extent. Like, those were, like, the most devastating of them all. I like the fact that very few fights in this chapter are free. Like, what I would argue are completely free. I think one of the, you know, the early parts of Garden, my brain is off, you know. It's like Shiri, I don't really have to think too hard, don't have to do a whole lot of things. Like, but your brain is on and stays on once you do Aqua. And it's just nice that you don't have any fights that that are just, like, completely mind-numbingly boring. They're all engaging in their own way. Which is part of the reason why I'm like, I really wanted to run this chapter, even though I had been, like, retired from doing full runs for a good while. I'm like, all I needed to do was get past orange and green. And I did. Barely, though. I went too early. Orange and green 1. Before orange and green 2, which is part of the reason I'm like, I need to just calm down. Now it's been so long I have to remember where to go to actually leave. My question is, how did Chris manage to get the soul in the balloon? Well, this was definitely exciting stuff. You know, you don't want to start your morning with that much adrenaline, but it's kind of inevitable when you're doing Chapter 5. I can't imagine anyone completely calm doing it, like especially towards the end. There's just so much stuff. But yeah, I went to bed at like 8 p.m. yesterday and woke up at like 4. So I'm like, well, I guess we're doing this early. And I'm glad I did. I appreciate the company, everybody. I mean, this was a lot of fun, and largely due to the fact that I had a lot of people come in, give me pointers and advice. Like Gon telling me I could skip Netski by dashing into the chest, which I didn't even know casually was a thing. I knew that if you ran into the chest. If you opened the chest, you fought Netski. I didn't know that skip. Some of the movement techniques, some of the fast slashing techniques, which I didn't master. But did need to use, which is good. Okay, well, that was fun. Yeah, we have beasted this chapter. 6 people have no hit it since it came out. I mean, it's by no means easy, but it's just so fun. It's just so fun to run. To be continued in Chapter 6. Well, we'll see where we're at whenever that eventually does release. As normal, I will stream a blind playthrough of that completely on stream. But that's gonna do it for this morning. Yeah, that's absolutely nuts. I don't know how much of the delay with 3 was just like the insane intimidation factor that 3 had towards the end. Like, it's like to start with Weather Duo and end with the 3 boss gauntlet is just wild. I'd have to double check. That I don't recall. It's been so long since I've even had to think about that. Yeah, Chapter 3 no hit is no, people who have no hit that have like my highest respect. It's for me the knight is just it's too inconsistent for me to ever really do the knight. I struggle with the Omega. Like weaving through the final burst. I've tried it, and it's hard to really practice that thoroughly. I'm sure maybe you can practice the Omega in Kucher, but I think back then I wasn't practicing with Kucher, so I'm like, okay, I have no idea how to reliably do anything. And so so I'm just like, I don't think I'll run 3. I think I'll just do the individual fights, and that was the plan. You know, I think I don't know about easy. I mean, it can get a little bit monotonous, especially after board 2. It can get dull there. But like the Pippins in board 2, Shutta with some of its patterns, attack 3, I don't think it's completely, free and open there. I think there's ways you can mitigate RNG a little bit if you get lucky by grabbing the green dice. But I still think it's a bit rough at places there. But once you get past board 2, I agree with you. It gets a little bit dull. Hot take, but Chapter 3 is the most fun chapter for a no-hit. I think it's the only chapter that doesn't put you to sleep at the start. I think it is the only chapter that, well, let me take that back. 4 has the sword tunnel, doesn't it? Yeah, so let me revise my statement. It has the first fight that doesn't put you to sleep at the very, very start. Yeah, I quickly corrected myself because I had forgotten that. I'm like, wait a minute, no, that's completely wrong. 4 has chase, but yeah, it puts you awake in terms of like battles, like the very, very start. I'd like to try, maybe at some point I'll just play 3 casually to see how I feel. I don't want to necessarily force time to do more runs if I don't think I have it. Like, I barely had time to do runs with this. I had to kind of shove them into really awkward time slots to be able to do it. But in any event, yeah, this was a lot of fun. I appreciate all the help and company I had along the way to do this. And I hope all of you have a good rest of your weekend. Those who are watching the World Cup. Hope you enjoy that. I can now watch it comfortably with no lingering regrets about needing to do more practice. I can kind of put the game down for a little bit, which makes me feel a little bit relieved, because these off days I had to Kucher mod like the regular fights on days I wasn't doing runs, and so I'm like, now I can give my hands a break. But thanks everybody, and have a good rest of your day.